Callender, and it is my great pleasure to present the 2021 Colin Caruthers Young Hunter Award. This is the highest honor that DSC can bestow upon a youth. Tommy and Pat Caruthers created this award as a memorial tribute to their son Colin, who was tragically killed in a car accident. It has been awarded since 1991. This award is incredibly important to DSC and our way of life. It is the future of hunter conservation. Without getting youth involved in hunting, we will continue to see the degradations of our freedoms. I encourage each one of you to introduce a child to the outdoors, to take a child hunting, and to educate them on the importance of conservation. If you have a child that hunts, I encourage you to assist them in applying for this award next year. We are fortunate this year to have two highly qualified winners to help us carry on our way of life. Shae Greidanus is an exceptional young lady. From Visalia, California, she is a senior at Central Valley Christian High School. Shae has collected a variety of trophies across North America and hunted internationally in South Africa and Spain, using a rifle, bow, and muzzleloader, all by the age of 17. In leadership and civic participation, Shae also excels. She is an honor student and an officer of her local 4-H club and FFA chapter. She is an active member of the hunting community as a youth member of DSC, Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, SCI, and GSCO. Two things impressed me about Shae's application the most. One, her faith in God, and two, her unwillingness to sacrifice her beliefs in hunting conservation. Even during this very uncertain year, Shae stated, quote, "Even though so much has changed, my beliefs in hunting and God have not." Let's watch the video to get to know Shae a little better.
I was born and raised in Visalia, California, where I still live. And my parents and my whole family are involved in agribusiness. So I've been working on the farm my whole life and I've learned a lot of life lessons from that. When I was 7 years old, my grandpa decided it was probably time that I start taking care of some of the pest control. So I started just shooting squirrels around the ranch. And from there, I did not have the typical startup that a normal hunter has. My first big game hunt took place in South Africa, where I shot my first 4 big game animals, and since then I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. And the next year I went to Spain and Vancouver, so I shot my first black bear when I was 13, and since then I've been to Alaska, all over the United States, and have been able to harvest a lot of animals, see a lot of places, and do a lot of things. Oh man, my favorite hunt. That's a hard question to ask a hunter, but if I had to choose one, I would probably say my Dall sheep hunt in Alaska. I won that hunt in a raffle and did not expect myself at 16 years old to be hiking through Alaska out of a backpack, but I went with my dad and it really challenged me in a lot of new ways and found an extraordinary part of our country, and yeah, that one definitely stands out to me. My current goals as a hunter in the near future include the World Archery Turkey Slam, and so I have one more turkey to go before I've finished that, and then I'm also going for the Super Slam North American 10. Yeah, I'm 3 animals now away from getting that, so after that we'll see where life takes me. Yeah, hunting, it teaches you lessons, and I think a lot of people will say, oh yeah, it's taught me patience and how to be a good steward of the world and respect for these animals, but really to me it's actually taught me who I am as a person. It's taught me how much I desire freedom, how much I enjoy being independent and self-sustaining, and also the passion that I have for this earth and the animals that are in it, and the effort that I want to put into conserving that. Hunting camps I go to, I am the only girl. or maybe it's just my mom and I are the only girls, and we're definitely outnumbered still, but when I'm there, I don't think of myself as being someone different. And although, you know, I might be different, I'm still as capable. And I think that's a really great message that a lot of women in the world still need to learn and comprehend and take for themselves, an acknowledgement that they are as capable, and being able to hunt is something that's so freeing and teaches you the independence and the confidence that you need in any aspect of life. First off, thank you so much to Dallas Safari Club and the Colin Caruthers Young Hunter Award Committee, as well as his family, for enabling me to have the opportunity to receive this award and share my message. Thank you so much to Grandpa for getting me involved in this whole world, and also to my parents, who are my #1 supporters. And of course, Trent, thank you for being my awesome brother. Thank you to all the guides and outfitters who have ever guided me. It is because of you that I have been able to succeed and go this far, so thank you.
For those of you whom I haven't had the blessing of meeting yet, my name is Shae Greidanus. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Visalia, California. Along with being a hometown farm girl, I'm also a barrel racer, an athlete, an honor student, an FFA officer, livestock showman, dairy princess, believer, friend, and hunter. I'm obsessed with hunting and everything it means, what it stands for, what it gives me, what I can give back to it. I hunt with a rifle, bow, and muzzleloader all over the world. And all these trips, I've met some pretty extraordinary people and have accumulated a wide variety of stories, all of which have molded me into the person that I am today and who I will be in the future. I want everyone watching today to feel encouraged. While hunting and wildlife face innumerable challenges, there are motivated people out there like myself who will stand to fight for our rights, our lifestyle, and what we believe in. We refuse to see the one ancient tradition that unites all of humanity die, especially within our generation's lifetime. I'm confident that we will find success together. This includes myself, the other young people who have won this award, and you watching today. The universe dreams of a world where culture, language, opposition doesn't hinder the route of progress, and that is already found here. We have already achieved this dream because it doesn't matter where you came from or what your experiences are. When you step out into the woods, we're all the same to Mother Nature. And while you may be vastly different from the person sitting next to you, with vastly different pasts and vastly different futures, we all still share this same passion and the same love. We all still have that same indistinguishable desire to go out and pursue game. And that is beautiful. So, as an industry and a contributing member of a global community, we need to be adaptable, modern, forward-thinking, and open-minded, but also true to our roots, honest, and never faulty in direction. Because there is certainly hope in our future, and thankfully, you don't have to look very far, because it's right here, within Dallas Safari Club. So please, never stop supporting wonderful organizations such as this one, because it's where people like me have learned to thrive and where wildlife actually has a chance. I accept the Colin Caruthers Young Hunter Award with great joy. Not because it's a way for me to feel more fulfilled or to check another box, but because it will always serve as a reminder to me that while I may feel and we may feel somewhat accomplished as is, there's still so much that is held in the future that we still have to reach. And I am dedicated towards working towards the preservation and growth of what we love most. Today, more than ever, young people are in dire search for a role model to look up to. As this year's recipient of the Colin Caruthers Young Hunter Award, I hope to portray a picture of our industry in such a manner that my peers will strive to understand what makes me so determined and confident. I hope they will know that hunting goes way deeper than the kill. This year's been tough, really tough, but never before have I had so many people ask me how to start getting into the outdoors. Whether it's for a hike or a hunt, I believe that this is something in action that the world needs to see more of, and I'm so excited to see it growing. To finish off, I'd like to thank Dallas Safari Club for the efforts that they are putting into hunting, conservation, and young people like me. Thank you to my family, my guides, and to everyone who have helped me get to where I am today. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Carruthers for being consistent supporters of young hunters. I enjoyed our little phone call, and I look forward to meeting you someday in person. You are greatly appreciated. Oh, and one last thing. God bless America and wide open spaces. Thank you.